Hey guys, I'm back and we are playing XDefiant. We're at the final few hours of the first event of XDefiant's live service, the Stellar Strike event. And first event, bit of a fumbled event in my opinion. And it became the way they handled it. It was a little hard to showcase the rewards in a timely manner before the challenges went away. So we're doing a copper drop stream. This was a free reward that you could have earned in the Stellar Strike event. Unfortunately, it is no longer available, but I wanted to showcase it anyway, and more of a stream showcasing the reward because it is a nice reward, but also maybe for a little bit feedback, chance of feedback for the event. Stellar Strike event, the way they handled it was basically you had like 2 days for three challenges each 2 days, and it rotated the 3 challenges after the 2-day timer ended, and there were limited time rewards that were tied to each challenge. And if you missed out on those 2 days, you missed out on whatever big rewards were there for that set, right? It's a little unfortunate the way I think they did it, but and also some of the challenges were not like great because of limited opportunity to complete them. We'll save the criticism for the event at the end. Plan for today is we're going to be checking out the first reward, the first big reward that you could get during this event. It is a weapon skin for the M4A1. Let's go ahead and check it out and go from there. So this was the first reward for the Stellar Strike event. It's for the M4A1. It is a skin called Space Program. It's a really nice skin, honestly. I think it was pretty cool, a reward in my opinion. This one required you to win 2 games of the bomb mode, like during the first 2 days of the event. So obviously the challenge is no longer available, but you needed to win 2 games of the bomb mode, and then the only way to track and redeem the reward was to utilize the Ubisoft app. So all these challenges and rewards were tied to the Ubisoft app also. So then you needed to just log into the Ubisoft app and just redeem the reward, provided it had tracked properly and all that. Doesn't sound like a horrible challenge, winning 2 games of bomb mode. The fault in this though is, unfortunately, bomb mode is a pretty, it's not a popular mode in most regions. So getting into that mode is very difficult, especially for me in like the Asia region. I don't think I could have gotten into the bomb mode to earn this reward. So the alternate way of getting into bomb mode was playing the limited time mode, the Air and Space playlist. That's how I completed the challenge. I played the Air and Space playlist on the first day, and people were picking bomb mode. I managed to get my 2 victories and earn the reward through that. But it wasn't like this event was tied to the launch of the new map, Air and Space map, but you didn't have to play that limited time mode. You could technically play through the bomb playlist, the regular bomb playlist. And as long as you got your victories there, those would have also counted. But like I said, in a lot of regions, that bomb playlist is pretty inactive, so much so that you might not even found lobbies for however long you waited. And I mean, you could be waiting for a very long time. And then what made things worse was there was some issues with the bomb mode on Air and Space. So I think after the first day, they actually removed removed that mode from that particular playlist. And that playlist was also a long wait time, but at least it was active enough that you could get into the game if you waited long enough, right, in that playlist. Whereas the bomb mode, for some people in some regions, you couldn't even get into that. So unfortunately, if you did not complete this challenge through that Air and Space playlist, it's possible, even though it had a 2-day timer, you would probably still not have been able to complete it because I'm not joking when I say like you can queue up for some of these modes in this game and you will just not get into the match, even if you're sitting there queued up for hours. So yeah, I think some people might have missed out, and is pretty unfortunate because this was definitely the main reward for that set. Um, and it's, again, like I said, a pretty nice reward. Um, I think it was a bit of a misstep challenge-wise, 100%. And unfortunately, that continued on through the other challenges. But I think what they did was they realized some of the modes were so inactive, right? So the big rewards for the sets, for the 3 sets, was shifted to a little bit more populated mode, and then the smaller reward was shifted to the unpopular mode, right? But it was still like some of the small rewards in the like the second set and the third set. Some of those were also equally as difficult to get. It was just fortunate that they were the smaller rewards for that particular 3 set of challenge. So yeah, I was lucky. I got it, and this is what it looks like. Let's just go ahead and rotate it around and take a peek. Yeah, I do think like the space program like cosmetics, they're pretty cool. I like them. I think they did a good job design-wise for them and all that. And there was some of the cosmetics available in the store. I actually did grab one of the ones for the Deagle. I think the idea of trying to put a challenge to increase the, playtime on that mode is not a bad idea, but limiting the timer to 2 days and the fact that it didn't really work out, making it even more frustrating for the people trying to earn the rewards, kind of blew up in their face for sure. So the blueprint is a pretty nice looking like weapon, but it does have the usual kind of like flaws that some of these weapons in this game have. And if you add a very specific attachment or certain attachments, you do change the visuals to a certain degree. So let's go ahead and just see what it looks like if you're changing things around. So yeah, muzzle is obviously not a big deal that you expect. Barrels, fortunately, if you change the barrel, you're not losing anything as far as visuals go, but you maintain the kind of design element and all that, so that's really good. Front rail, again, you're adding something to the blue, like the skin, so it has visual differences, but acceptable. Optics, again, you're adding it, so again, acceptable. Like, up to this point, everything's looking good. Magazines, changing the magazine around. The default one doesn't look like anything super special from the skin, so I think changing around the magazines, again, acceptable losses there. Grips. So yeah, this one will start covering up the nice handle when you put on the grip attachment, which I guess is okay, but depending on your choice. This is where I think the skin falls apart a little bit. Like, this is, I think, the biggest detriment with a lot of the skins in this game. It's the stocks. And unfortunately, with this one, the stocks do change the visuals around. You will lose that like fancy, nice little looking stock. Doesn't really go well with the rest of the skin. So yeah, definitely one of those blueprints. If you like using a stock on your M4 build, you're gonna probably lose the design element of the visuals, by swapping up the stock. So yeah, definitely stock-wise, that is kind of the flaw of the skin. But yeah, that's what it looks like when you change things around. Again, for the most part, pretty nicely editable. I don't mind some of these other changes. I probably would have liked either not showing the grips at all by adding them, so you just don't show them, or have them themed around the like space program theme by changing them around a little bit. Like, I liked this one. I was like, okay, this one's okay. But like this one, the quick draw one, it makes sense because this is what it looks like normally. But I would have maybe just preferred even black tape would have been like, okay, that's better than this, right? But again, grips are like a small kind of criticism in comparison to what the stock kind of does. I would have just far rather you add the stock and it has no visual effect, similar to the way they did the barrel, right? You put on the barrels, it has no visual like effect on it, but you're getting the benefits of the attachment. So yeah, that is the reward. That's what you get. That's what it looks like, all the goodness. Now, I'm gonna just go ahead and utilize the M4 with my build. I fortunately did not use a stock attachment, so we're gonna have pretty good visual design to it while playing the game, even though there's no weapon preview in the game, but when reloading and stuff like that, I guess, right? So this is my build for the M4 that I usually use: stabilizing barrel, super light, reflex, quick mags, and quick draw. So that's what I'll use. That's what I'm gonna go with the Space Program thing. There are the stats for my build in case you're interested in that at all. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Now, I don't know, usually like I had initial plans of how to showcase skins in this game. Like I wanted to play a little bit of TDM first, or what I was gonna do is TDM Hot Shots was the original plan. I'll put Air and Space also, let's see. And then we'll play a couple of games, either like this kind of Slayer styled modes, and then I'll switch to objective modes. Unfortunately, with this game, the way the playlist works, this might not work out. So we might just need to play like a assortment of matches based on quick play. Otherwise, we won't get into games, right? So yeah, it's looking like this might not be the, we'll see. TDM usually should fill up, I would presume. So hopefully we can play a couple of games of Slayer modes and then a few games of objective modes and then call it. Now, I do plan on showcasing the other rewards at the end of the stream. So I did earn all the rewards for the event. Now, one of the rewards was, some of the rewards were like XP tokens, right? Like usually 1 out of the 3 challenges for each set was just an XP token. So obviously that I'm not going to showcase, but all the like cosmetic stuff I will. And then for the third set, one was a weapon skin for the double barrel that I don't believe they've added to the game for me yet. So even though I earned it, it hasn't yet shown up in my inventory. So if that's also the case, then I can't really showcase that one. I'm not too worried about that though. Since I've redeemed it, I'm pretty sure like when they fix the bug, it'll be doled out to everyone who earned it. But it was supposed to be a double barrel skin that hasn't shown up yet, even though I had earned it and redeemed it. So that one I can't show, but I'll show the other stuff at the end. And talk about like, it's similar issues with each set, right? There was a challenge requiring you to win a mode, and that mode wasn't particularly active. So it became really hard to like even like queue up for that mode and find it to try to get the Dubski.
Rolling on the target.
I also do think like, yeah, it is the first event, so like mistakes were made kind of thing. But I think these were also like mistakes that other games have made in the past. And it's kind of like that scenario where it's like, dude, you could have learned from other games if you actually like even bothered playing them or like seeing what they were doing. And the other argument about this event not being well done is it's acceptable when like the company is like, it's okay when like the company is a small company, like indie company, but this is a pretty heavily backed, like big company. Ubisoft, right? So I think like, when those excuses are made, it becomes a little bit less acceptable. Again, we'll save. I'll probably repeat that again at the end, but the rewards were nice. They did a good job with the reward designs and stuff like that. Just like the challenges were not particularly well thought out. Dude, are you kidding? This final mount, he's at 78 ping. He's getting away with a lot of like ghosting, like sponging, bullet sponging, and then him jumping around doesn't help at all.
Hostiles are winning. Get it together. Fire. Adapt. Phantom. Neutralize the bad guys.
Yeah, that final mouse was lagging big time. What's up, Pyro? Like you could see like she wasn't in the same position where like she was shooting. Which is always nice in this game's network. I mean, very high ranked, but she was sponging a lot. You see that guy in your lobbies? How is that possible? He wouldn't connect to US lobbies. This guy, final mouse. He wouldn't connect to the US. There's no way he's connecting to an Asian server if he plays in the US. That's too far. It must be like a different person. Like if he was playing from the US, it would explain why he was sponging so much. But he had like a 70 ping. He was definitely not playing from the US. He was in this side of the globe, but he was sponging. No, it's not that he's not a bad player, but he wouldn't connect to the US servers. That's not possible. That's not possible at all. I've never connected that far. Using a VPN. Dude, he had a 70 ping though. If he's VPNing from the US to India, like that's a huge issue. That would explain why like half like the shots were just sponging into him. But I don't think he was. Like he had to be local. Like not local, but close enough for 70 ping. I don't think he can't be the same guy that you're meeting up, Pyro. That's not possible. He would have had like 200 ping then. Or if he was like faking his like ping somehow, then 200 ping in an Asian server, like he should get reported. Like he shouldn't be VPNing that far into like a server. Like even when like the Dubai people VPN into like the UAE people are like playing in thing, they're 100 ping. There's no way someone's VPNing from the US and getting 70 ping into an Asian server. I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't think that's true. He was good, like he was jumping around and all, but like the gunfights were unfair because he was sponging. See, he's connected again, dude. There's no way this dude's like VPNing from the US. This guy's got to be like somewhere in like Asia, Middle East or something like that. Maybe, not even Australia. Australia would be 100 ping also. He's got to be somewhere in Asia. Like, check his ping next time you see him in the US. Like, you'll be able to see like how high up ping he is. Maybe he's VPNing into the US or something. See, 80 ping, no chance he's from the US. Zero chance this dude's playing from the US. He's close to me. I'd say like he's probably like Singapore or like Hong Kong or something. Singapore maybe.
Like anyone's a match for Shadow Team.
I don't know. Or maybe like, yeah, Hong Kong or something like that. China possibly.
Go and flick some enemy casualties.
Sponging? That's not really his fault, like him sponging. That's just because there's not enough people in this game that is connecting to like so far away, dude. Like further away than his ideal like server. Like him, dude, he was playing good and all. It's just like him jumping around and all, like there should have been more hits, but it's just not registering because like him sponging has more to do with the network. Shit in this game.
Shadow Team roles.
What's his ping when you play him? Like, he's playing from Asia, dude. Like, if he's playing against you, he must be like a 200 ping or something. Like me, when I played with you in like the US servers, you'd have been at a massive disadvantage. 60? That's not possible, dude. Dude, he'd have like some god tier like satellite style connection. I don't even know. That's not even possible. Not possible to have a 60 ping in US servers and 80 ping on Asian servers. We'll play one more game of TDM. That's not... The technology's not there yet, dude. This guy's a future man, then. He's from the future. He's got like internet technology that we have yet to like discover. And he's implemented it into his XDefiant gaming. Jumping around is like, dude, the jumping around is not so much an issue if the ping is good. Like those guys in that arena map like that we were going against, they were trying to jump around too. You gunned them down like within a jump or two. The reason he was getting away with it was because he was sponging bullets. Like he was jumping much more like than I could like, and the tracking wasn't happening because he was clearly not where he was shown on the server. There's delay or some shit. I don't know. Again, I don't believe. It's got to be two different people, same name or some shit like that, or similar name. 60 ping in US servers and 80 ping on Asian servers, that's like across the globe. No one has like that level of like ping capabilities. Even with the VPN, I can't imagine that happening. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't use VPNs for gaming, so I don't really know how that works. But that doesn't make sense to me. And why would he be like VPNing across? Well, I guess if he can't get into like games in the US, he'll VPN to a place where he can get into games. Like, I mean, VPNing is like, when you have low population games, like, say you wanted to complete the bomb mode, okay? Like, challenge, okay? And you wanted to get your reward for that, for this event. I can't get into bomb mode in the Asian servers at all. And same with Capture the Flag. I couldn't get into Capture the Flag. Would you blame anyone for VPNing to try to get into that game mode? Like, I know a lot of people in like Halo, like big content creators even, they need to VPN. Like, Mint Blitz is a huge Halo content creator, but he lives in Australia. And Halo's completely dead in our region. Like, we can't get into games. And Halo has a really high SBMM also, so it particularly blocks him because he's a very high skill player.
Battlefield is hot. You're clear to engage.
He has to VPN into like US servers just to get into games. I mean, I don't really blame him for that though, because otherwise he just wouldn't even get into a game. See, Middle East, I'm at 85, dude. US, I was at 200, dude. Maybe he's a developer. Maybe Final Mouse is like a XDefiant developer. And he has like a direct connection to like a server or something like that. Maybe you're playing XDefiant developers. But even then, I don't think he'd be able to fake his ping. I should have prioritized the like person shooting at me as opposed to the AFKer. But you know me, man. Moth to the flame when I see an AFKer. He told you to uninstall. You should report his ass. It's not polite in game chat anymore. Can't get away with telling people to uninstall in this game anymore, unfortunately. I would tell people to uninstall if like fucking game chat wasn't so fucking... What to do? Dude's put 300 hours, like 300, he's 300 level, dude. He's no life this game, dude. You should just laugh at him. It's like, yo, bro, go like touch grass, play another game. I'm telling you, he's probably a developer then. Final Mouse is probably a developer. Ain't no normal person playing 300 hours. Dude has to be being paid to be like grinding out this game. I think someone said they like matched up with Mark Rubin. And he was like a level 300. Dude be grinding his game hard. But I guess, you know, obviously that's the case. The uninstall, I got an uninstall once. Someone told me to uninstall. Not this game, but like another game. Fucking hurts, man. It's a harsh comment. Like, dude, I fucked up, man. I get it. Played poorly. Doesn't happen all the time, but it happens. But I mean, I guess you gotta man up and accept the fact that you fucked up that game if you did. If you didn't fuck up and he told you to like uninstall, it'd be like, yo, go fuck yourself, bro. You sweat too much in this game. Maybe you need to uninstall and take a break. You should tell him, yeah, good luck on your fucking esports journey in XDefiant. Fucking hell, dude. Bro's like fucking grinding XDefiant as if there's an esports scene in this game. Be like, yeah, no esports in this game, I can assure you. You ain't gonna get paid for that nonsense.
Good to go. Ultra ready for deployment. I mean, of course we won.
Seriously. Bro, I was fucking grinding so hard. It's like, bro, there ain't no esports for this game. You're wasting your time. Just chill. Just chill. Yeah, 14 win streak was... That's a chunky amount. That's getting near to that suspicious level. But I don't know, I don't care. Whatever. Alright, let's do like objective modes. Should I put zone control? Forget zone control. I'm fucking wasted time. No, we'll throw zone control in. We'll throw capture the flag in also, why not? I'm not doing bomb. Bomb can suck my nados. What this game should do is a losing streak like bonus. Like if you go on like a really big losing streak, it automatically allows you to sponge bullets, like 10 bullets for the game, each shot. You're guaranteed a spongy connection where you're the one sponging bullets. It's like, chill, we'll put you in a really high ping lobby, but you'll be the one sponging bullets. You'll just be killing. All your bullets will be registering, but everyone's bullets on you will be sponging. No, I'm joking. Don't do that. That's what SBMM EOMM is. Don't do that nonsense. Dude, they busted out the double XP for this whole week, man. Fuck. Yesterday I had to play a little bit of COD, unfortunately. Last day of COD, Modern Warfare 3. Otherwise, I was tempted. Jump back on this game and keep the grind going. But, yeah, we had to do a little COD action. Yeah, it's still going. Double XP is still active. I think, I don't know, man. Like, from what I understand, the double XP for this game, like this event, the Stellar Strike event ends tonight. And either immediately or like at least the first teasers for the Halloween event are going to kick off soon. Immediately after this event ends, the Halloween event, I think, kicks off. Already the Halloween bundle is in the store. I bought it. I bought the Halloween bundle. It's just operator skins, man. There was no blueprints. I was like, fuck it, I'll just buy it. There's only one skin I wanted from it, but I was like, I don't want to wait for it to be a solo sold. And if it's solo sold, it'll probably be like 1400. So I was like, nah, fuck it, I'll just buy the bundle. It's a nice skin. I'm gonna equip it for bonus section, but for this stream I'm using.
on B. Light them up. We're assaulting Zone C.
I mean, it's a good thing, I guess. Mark Ruben's like level 300. That means he's actually fucking playing his game. The surprising thing is, though, how do you not know the game is a fucking mess at the moment? Really? I think it's like the worst of the ARs, man, in my opinion.
Zone A under enemy assault.
Worst of the ARs. Not, but, I mean, the ARs are a really good class, so it's like, not saying much, honestly.
Enemies on B. Light them up. Ready for deployment.
Deploying cross mine.
Team securing Zone A. Zone secured. We're on Zone C. Adapt.
Slayer! How you doing?
Kick 'em off. Ultra ready for deployment. Hostile incursion on C. Zone B under assault. Ultra good to go. You're dominating. Keep up the pressure.
What the fuck is shooting him? I wish I could ping!
We got the zone.
Where did that dude go? Oh.
All zones locked down.
I'm good, I'm good. Chillin', chillin'. Taking it easy before the big grind kicks off.
I mean, of course we won.
Yeah, Black Ops grind is kicking off soon. Gotta chill out for the next few days before that starts. Launch of a new COD game is always fucking beastly amounts of gameplay time. More than I'd actually like for my age. In fact, arguably I might not go so hard this year. Like, fuck, I'm getting way too old for that shit, man. Even the last few years have been brutal. Trying to do that opening grind. Man, there's so much to do also. Like, so fucking Battlefield, I was expecting a Halloween event for Battlefield, or at least some big, there's supposed to be a big update for the Halloween month, the October month. Like, they were teasing things like in the, like with their post live service kind of update. They're like, we're gonna do a kind of special battle pass and something like that during the Halloween month or something. So I was expecting something, right? Nothing came out, but this week's weekly challenge rewards, there's a really nice face for Blasco. Like headgear, it's like just a head. It's just a face without helmet and all that. And Blasco is my main operator. Like in that game, I like using her a lot. So I do want to jump on and earn that, but at the same time, I'd probably never use that headgear thing, like just her face, because it doesn't go on the skins that I paid for, like the legendary skins. Like, I don't know. You know, I've actually been spending money on XDefiant too. Okay, I've been slowly. So I bought this today, the Graveyard Shift. I think this is the Halloween bundle. I just wanted this skin though. I just bought the whole bundle. Usually these legendary skins, they try to charge 1,400 for the individual. So I was like, okay, whatever, man. I'll just buy the bundle. There's no weapon though. It's just 3 skins. But I really like the melee skin. So I got this one. Then I bought this also. The paintballer gloss for the L115. This was a bit of a disappointment. I was actually I felt gypped when I bought this one. I've been looking for a good L115 skin, right? But the stock, because I have a different stock on the like thing, it removes like half the stock doesn't get coverage of the like skin. But from what I've heard, that has special sound effects. That skin does have like the paintballer sound effects, so at least sound effects should be on that skin, even though it like doesn't have full coverage. But yeah, I bought that, and then I bought that Deagle skin also. So I've been spending. I've been using my X coin. I'm excited also. I'll probably buy like one of the Halloween weapon skins if they're good. We'll see if there's some nice Halloween weapon skin.
Secure the capture zone.
I was kind of disappointed the Halloween bundle didn't have a weapon skin in it. Like I didn't really want 3 like operator skins. Good God, man.
Capture zone detected.
I keep. I have not got a single kill in this game. Thank you for being my first. You'll always be special to me in this game.
Capture zone changing location. Get there.
Why isn't teammate doing anything? God. You got an AFK, huh?
Happy hunting!
What is the connection on these guys, man? Fuck.
Get there.
Yeah, I'm definitely blaming connection on this ass game. Fucking hell, dude.
Hostiles on the go. Capture zone moving to the new location. Capturing zone. I am down. Look out. Hostiles on the zone.
I'm dying before I'm even getting hit. Like, it's not letting me, like, it's not registering the shots before I die, even. So yeah, like before I even saw the dude, he's like, he hit me with that one. Again, dude. Where's...
Can't wait to see how the destruct system works.
It's not like we don't understand why this game's connections are jank. That was a rough start though, man. Like I didn't even know what was going on for a while in the beginning. And looks like my teammates didn't know what was going on for the whole game. Yeah, give it to this guy. Oh fuck. He was the only one who sat on the point a little bit too. Everyone else was hiding from the point because they're fucking getting shit on every time, I guess. It's alright. It happens. Now I'm gonna talk about that. Like, it's just, it proves the point to where I'll talk about it. But like the team balancing didn't help. The fact that like, you know, some of the modes you needed to get the wins, some of the modes were very inactive, and when you got into those modes, the team balancing did not help. So like, I think this event, I got all my rewards. I was able to get all my rewards. But I'd wager there's a lot of people that didn't get any of the rewards or just a few of the rewards. And they were probably going to be very pissed at this game for wasting their time. Team balancing in this game, when you have a challenge, you have a reward tied to it, and then you see like those team balancing issues, it makes it doubly worse. Like in this game, I've said it, like, you know, even when the team's getting completely shit on, at least they're not giving them streaks and stuff like in COD. Like when your team's getting shit on because of bad team balancing, which happens a lot in COD, it gets very hard for you even to perform, right? Like because there's UAVs, streaks up and all that, it becomes extremely hard. In this game, like, yeah, you're gonna take a loss. Like team balancing is shit, you're gonna take a loss, right? But then when they have a challenge and there's a really nice reward that you need to win, and they keep putting you into like really poorly team balanced things because maybe you're an okay player and the people you're playing with are not so okay, and you have to like hard carry, then it also gets a bit annoying. But again, I'm telling you, I'm not, you guys think like, oh, this team balancing this thing is only XDefiant. No, it's so much worse in COD and Halo. Halo has really bad fucking team balancing too. And when they've had win challenge rewards for their like ultimate challenges and all, those are like the worst. The worst, because like in Halo, they've got like the system down to a T that they can actually predict your performance in the match. Like that's how like strong the like team balancing is. So they know when you're gonna win and when you're gonna lose. Like that's how like manipulative the matchmaking in Halo is. Again, we've talked about it. A lot of this shit would be alleviated if they could just fix that, what's it called? Non-disbanding lobby thing. That would be a big deal. And then also, like I said, if you could do like kind of like a server list, and you could potentially pay for your private server, private/public, or whatever thing, server slot. And then you could just pick the server, like slots that you want to like match up into. That would help. So non-disbanding plus private, like server list kind of things and stuff like that. God, why am I 100 ping? What the fuck?
Occupied. Stay nimble. The mission objective here is mobile. 3, 2, 1. Fine.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time, dude. I get dumped into the really weak side of the like lobby, like because of team balancing in COD, and then all that's happening is they'll be spamming high streaks on me, no matter how many UAVs and counter UAVs I'm calling in. Doesn't matter how many UAVs, counter UAVs I call in. It doesn't matter. Like teammates are just getting slaughtered, and like enemies are streaking up like crazy. In this game, you're gonna lose a bunch of games, that's all, man, who cares? Like I said, it only matters when you actually need to win. I should have just left that thing. Like, look at this team, dude. Like, this is no better than the last one.
Time's ticking. We need to put boots on that zone now. Capture it. Hostiles on the go. Capture zone contested.
Where's this guy going?
Capture zone changing location. Get there.
Dude, our teammates are so shit, dude. Holy fuck, man. And mind you, I saw their like ranks. They're all like level 100 too, man.
Capture zone changing location. Get there. They're attacking the zone. Also good to go.
Wait, are you look at the scores, man. 5-7, 2-20, 3-6, 2-3. Like they can't kill, man. Like our teammates like legitimately can't even like do any slaying out, dude. And they have decent pings too. Damn. Son. Maybe this is not your game. I mean, the game's team balancing. I'm like, I was like one of the worst pings in the game, and I'm still like expected to hard carry. Like that gets a little unfair. Like, I mean, what are you supposed to do? This guy's a level like 100 and something, and he's getting 3 for 29. And then these guys are like no better, but like at least they're like new to the game, so they have their own excuse, like they haven't played enough. But a dude's almost 150 level and he's getting 3 for 29, and he had a pretty good connection too. This is understandable. Like that happens, obviously. It's not like a big deal. But this is like, dude, this is where you need to be told like uninstall. you're wasting your time with this game. I mean, I would have actually understood if you raged quit. It's like if something's so wrong that's happening that you're going for 3 for 29 or whatever, then just go and leave, dude. It's fine. You're not helping the team one bit. I don't mind like the occasional like this and that, but like, dude, yeah, it's fine. Probably like some 9-year-old who is playing this game because it's a free-to-play game and he has nothing better to do. That 9-year-old's probably played more than that level 300 to get to that level fucking 150 rank, going 3 at 29 every game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I get more kills like just running like goober pistol weapons than that. So like he must have had to do something like extra special not to get a kill. I don't know, man. I was a big fan of like no SBMM and no like that manipulative nonsense going on. But when you see players like that going 3 and 29, it's like maybe he should be in a special bracket where he doesn't match up with people that are just gonna slam him like that every game. Oh, I should have voted for random actually. Fuck. Niggas like, dude, if you're going that bad, like, you're eventually gonna quit, dude. Like, I'm shocked that that dude's like a level 150. If you're playing that poorly in a game, like, it doesn't matter. You're not enjoying. There's no way you can enjoy yourself. Getting slammed game after game after game. You know, I've been tempted actually to switch up to Echelon for the M4. Let's try it. Instead of going Phantom, go Echelon and then just treat it more like an SMG styled
This op's a bit raucous for the Echelon playbook, but I'm sure you'll manage.
gameplay as opposed to.
3, 2, 1. Your mission is to secure the capture zone. Secured.
You know, like when I was running SMG in Modern Warfare, oh, for fuck's sakes. I kept on forgetting that I couldn't go invisible.
Capture zone A is at
Like, look at the score here, dude. Fuck. They got a few kills. For a moment, it was like 1-4. Like, again, like, what am I supposed to do here, man? Teammates, like, come on. Something, please. Some helping hand.
Capture zone contested.
Dude, I shot that guy a lot, man.
Capturing zone C. But you're pro. Bounce back.
I got shot on respawn by something that wasn't even in front of me. Good teammates are just not helping one bit.
Under assault. Zone compromised. Don't make this a habit, Agent.
Yeah. Oh, this guy went positive. Dude, at least one of our teammates went positive. Little cutlet. Play one more game and then we'll wrap it up and then do bonus section. Jesus fucking Christ, man. This matchmaking in this game. Yeah, this game thinks it like is so good that it can waste like their player like base's time with this shit. That's why they've not bothered fixing this crappy system. I was actually reading some Reddit posts on XDefiant, and one post was like, all the big content creators left the game before it got good. And then there's like several replies like, when did the game get good? Like, yeah, the game's not there yet, son. It hasn't yet gotten good. It's still trying to get there. And I do agree, a lot of the big content creators left the game, but it's because the game was never good. Like, it had too many issues, and viewership probably wasn't good enough for them to want to sit there and wait for it to get where it needed to get. Like, I'm curious, man, like, as a viewer, this is what you want from your streamer? Let's sit there, watch him, like, stare at the screen, waiting for it to start up a lobby? Give me anything. Just put me in a game now. I don't care. Is it TDM? Oh, it's an Indian server too. I've never seen this guy's name though. It's Males. This guy's no way from an Indian thing. Level 180, I would have seen him before. I mean, I don't recognize any of these guys' names, honestly. Crazy! What's up? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I will try to get some. Yeah, 100 ping. They're not from the region. 200 ping.
Team Deathmatch. Not one of those ops where you avoid contact. 3, 2, 1. Eliminate all hostiles. No need to interrogate anybody.
God, what a good ping does to you, gameplay. This is what, man, I'd pay, man. I'd pay for my, like, private, like, dedicated server spot on this. If I could guarantee, like, only this ping, man, fuck, I'd pay. What the fuck? Why did it jump up to 40? We're no longer an Indian. There's 30 ping, man. That shouldn't jump up to 40, man. They switched. They did bait and switch on me. Cutlet, man. Stop it, man. Chicho, you little nerd. I'll wedgie you, you little dork. Running around like a little nerd. He understands, man. He knows. Brother, where were you looking? I ran out of bullets. Two and 13. Dude. I got bored like halfway through that game, dude. These guys were like goobers. Not teammates also. Like it shouldn't have been even that close, man. Enemies were like bad. Oh, he's a 22, level 22. Goober offs. M4A1 Space Program weapon skin. It was one of the first rewards from the first set of challenges in the Stellar Strike event. It is XDefiant's very first event, and one can't deny they bungled it up kind of poorly, the event. Reward-wise, a beautiful, beautiful reward. Very nice, very cool design, worthy of event rewards. Like, I really like the skin. I don't really like the M4A1. I think it's a kind of a weak gun, but this skin's nice. Like, it's really nice. Again, I think it is unfortunate that they're still making skins in the game, knowing very well like the stock is an issue, and yet they're still pushing like cosmetics that the minute you change the stocks, you're losing everything, like, or losing a chunky portion of something. So that is kind of a bit of a disappointment. But all in all, it's a pretty nice reward. I mean, before we criticize heavily, let's just go through some of the rewards. So for the M4A1, it was the first 2 days of the event. Oh my god. My lunch nearly came up. And you needed to get 2 wins in the bomb mode. Now, the Stellar Strike event is supposed to be an event showcasing the air and space. It's supposed to be like, you know, to promote the new map Air and Space. And there was the Air and Space playlist, but you didn't need to play the Air and Space playlist to complete this challenge. You could complete it in any, like in the regular bomb mode playlist, or you could, if you got lucky in the first day, you could complete it in the Air and Space playlist, or both, right? It didn't matter. As long as you got 2 wins in bomb mode, the skin was yours. Again, problem with this particular challenge was they removed bomb mode from the Air and Space playlist after the first day because there's some like problems with it. And then there were a lot of people that couldn't get into the regular bomb mode playlist to like complete the challenge. Or it was too long a wait time and too short a timeline. 2 days, expecting people to sit there for hours on end just to get a single game and hope you could win is kind of like cruel to do to anyone. Now, also, I just want to showcase this. This is the Disruption skin. Just remember this for the day 3, the 3rd set of rewards. Cutlet, please, man, stop chasing this moron around. He's gonna like drop something. He's gonna knock something over. The second reward for the first set of challenges was the player card. So the space, like I think everything, like the main items from the challenges were called Space Program. So this was the second one, and this one required, I think it was 1 domination win. I think that's what it was. I can't remember exactly. I could be wrong about that. But I think it was like a domination victory. Domination mode's pretty like active, so that wasn't too bad. Like again, both Space Program, I mean the Air and Space playlist and the regular Domination playlist could work, right? So that one, not too bad. But again, 2-day timeline, it's just like, dude, you're not giving people enough time to like earn the rewards. Like if you had work that day or you had something and then you came back 2 days later, these rewards were gone. No chance, right? And then the third challenge was like an XP token. I don't know what the challenge was. I forget. Day 2, the big reward for day 2 was a faction skin for melee. So that was the faction skin right here, this deep purple. I don't know, I can't do like I don't think I can do an operator preview or something like that. But yeah, this is what the skin looked like. And I guess they realized like like when they were asking you to do like the like specific game modes, like it was very difficult. So in this one, what was the melee skin challenge, man? Was this this might have been the domination win, and then the last one was. I'm confusing. I'm getting confused by like what the challenges were specifically. So I don't remember exactly, but it was basically you needed to win one of the game modes again. I'm thinking this one might have been win in occupy mode. Like you needed to get a victory in occupy for the melee skin. And maybe the other one was something else, I don't remember. And then the second set of challenges reward was the airlock emoji set, this one, which I equipped. This one required 2 wins in capture the flag. And I'm not joking, when I queued up for capture the flag, it just never like started a game. It just like, so at least in my region, you could not complete this challenge in the capture the flag mode because you couldn't get into the game. How did I complete it? I kept on queuing into the Air and Space Program. Fortunately, capture the flag was there, and yeah, you needed to like try to drop the win in that, and hope when you queued in, you like no joke. I was doing this in the evening time because the challenges came for my evening time. That's when it started up. I'd leave it queued and I'd literally be watching TV because it would take so long to get me into a game. Either both, like I had both Capture the Flag and the Air and Space playlist. I had both of those queued in, right? So it would take so long. And then, like I said, sometimes you'd get into the game and it wouldn't be Capture the Flag because they'd vote for something else, right? So I'm sorry I had to do this, but I just wanted the wins and Capture the Flag. So I backed out if there was no chance of getting Capture the Flag. I wouldn't wait till the game started. I backed out like the minute the vote went through and it's like not Capture the Flag, but yeah, that's what I did. Just for sake of understanding, I got into Capture the Flag. I think the first time I got in, we had a decent team and we won it. And then after hours and hours of like trying to get into it, I got into a couple more games of Capture the Flag. And both times were against what I suspect was a like 6-man squad. Like it was a full team squad against randoms. And we lost both games. Well, at least we lost the first game, and the second game we were getting slammed so hard I just left because it's like, dude, I'm not sticking around for this because it was just really brutal. So I think they were squatted up. They were all over level 100, and my teammates were like getting just slammed. Actually, the first game I like slayed out. I destroyed them like kill wise, but like catching the flag and all with no help from teammates is very difficult. And then by like 11:30 p.m. of like all evening queuing up for this Capture the Flag thing, I finally got into a Capture the Flag game with what seemed like a mixed team, like lobby. So there was no stacking going on, and secured the victory. Like, and I did carry a little bit, but like the teams were like reasonably balanced. But we sort of slammed the enemy team, like because I was like fixated on winning. So like I pulled no punches and just slammed and managed to get it that way. Again, if you had waited too long and all, that time span of trying to get into Capture the Flag, like one, not being able to get into the mode at all if you were using the playlist, and 2, hoping you'd get it into the mode by using the Air and Space playlist, the 2-day time span for these challenges is not a amount that normal people will be able to sit all day hoping, you know. Normal people can only play so much of the game, you know, like, whereas like I can sort of like, you know, who cares, I'll leave it on, I'll watch TV and all, I'm good. Whereas normal people, like, if you can't get into the game mode within that 2-hour span that you have to play the game, you're not going to get that challenge completed. Fortunately, like I said, this was just the emoji challenge. So it was sort of the main space and program reward for the challenge. But I would definitely say the like operator skin was probably the bigger reward. And as far as I remember, whatever I think it was Occupy, get 1 Occupy win. That wasn't too bad getting it, getting the Occupy win. Then finally, the third challenge was, I think, the Krieger skin, Space Program skin. This one required you to get 2 wins in TDM. Just again, for sake of like understanding, when I was queuing up for TDM in this, like, the team balancing was brutal. Like, I was legitimately like hard carrying, completely slaying out, and still losing the games. Like, it was that bad, like, when that happened. Fortunately, again, TDM mode is reasonably popular a mode, so it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad, like, eventually getting the victory. But yeah, the team balancing for the first several games was really bad for me. Like, I'm guessing a lot of people wanted the reward. A lot of the people like that aren't particularly good were like queuing up, and I was getting them as teammates, which was really shitty. But yeah, we got the 2 wins, TDM, and this was the reward. The final reward for the third set of challenges for this event was supposed to be a double barrel skin. So it's supposed to be this double barrel skin, and it's supposed to be that disruption skin that I showed you in the beginning. So it's supposed to be this skin here, this disruption skin here, this design, but for the double barrel. So it should be here. This one required you to get 1 win of Hot Shots. Again, Hot Shots is a fun mode, but I can assure you it is not, you can't queue up for Hot Shots. Like, it'll take a long time to get into the game. Hot Shots, out of the 3 modes, like Bomb, Capture the Flag, and Hot Shots is probably the more popular of the 3, so you might get into a game if you queue up long enough into that playlist. But more times than not, you probably won't find a game. Now, how I got it completed was the Air and Space playlist. You could get Hot Shots on that Air and Space playlist, so you sort of had to do what I did with the Capture the Flag. Queue up in that mode, hope they got Hot Shots, and hope your teammates aren't holding you back so much that you can try to like take the win on that mode, right? So you did need to win on it. I'm just gonna say one thing. Even I did redeem the reward, so like I think it's just a bug that it's not yet in the collection. There has been issues like that in the past where like you've earned a reward, whether it's been a Twitch drop or something like that, or like one of the past rewards from like the beta and all, and they have retroactively like given you credit for the challenge after the fact. Like, if you've earned it and you redeemed it, it's not in your inventory, it's very likely it's just a bug and they'll fix it and it will eventually come into your inventory when they fix that. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. You know, maybe file a complaint if there's a complaint spot or something. I know someone's already posted a Reddit post and a lot of people are experiencing the same issue like I am. It's not in my inventory even though I earned it and redeemed it. I'm just gonna say one thing though, just also be aware this disruption skin works similar to like these 2 skins right here. Okay, so like the punch skin and the amber skin, the disruption skin should at least currently would only cover the like wood part of the weapon. Okay, So like the stock, okay? It's the mastery skins, they take over the full weapon, right? It's got a nice, good full coverage here, right? Looks good. But these base skins, they only take cover of the stock. And if you change the stock to anything other than the default stock, there's no coverage whatsoever for that skin. So if you're wondering, like, even if you've earned the skin and you're like, why isn't it applying to your weapon? It's probably because you're using a stock attachment on your weapon.